Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's chair yoga class. So as always, I recommend that you have a chair for practice. You may want to have a bolster or a couple cushions to be able to rest your arms on during the relaxation portion of the class. You might also choose to have some blocks to be able to rest your feet on top of the blocks while you're sitting. So ideally, we just want to be as comfortable as possible in the position, and we're going to go ahead and get started. I will also mention that if you are able to do and are familiar with some of the flow series such as the sun salutation flow, or even the warrior triangle, or what I call the dancing warrior flow, feel free to come into standing. If you're familiar with doing that in standing, feel free to come to standing. I will try to demonstrate both seated and standing, trying to keep the class in some sort of comprehensive flow as we move forward. So let's commence by taking a seat. So again, I like to have the blocks underneath my feet. So choosing to sit on a chair, on a couch, end table, a walker, whatever is available for you this morning. And just taking your feet on top of a block or blocks, and allowing the shoulders to release away from the ears, finding a comfortable position in your chair, creating a sense of length through the torso, reaching with the top of the head towards the sky. And then if it feels available to you today, if it feels right for you today, you might choose to keep your eyes open, or perhaps you could close your eyes or even do a partially closed eye. Whatever it is that allows you to feel that you're turning your gaze inwards. Okay, so I'm going to close my eyes because that feels the best for me today. And it's just allowing your hands to relax in your lap, palms up, palms down, or maybe clasped. And let's just start by acknowledging that we're moving into our yoga practice this morning. So whatever you say to yourself, I'm stepping into practice, or this is my yoga practice, just creating a definition, defining a boundary that we're now moving in to essentially what is a sacred practice, a practice for our own health and wellness, wellness of our body, our mind, our spirit, and our heart. Today's practice will focus on restoring balance. So balance in the physical body, balance in the mind and in the heart, balance with the breath. So maybe just take a moment to consider what in your life might be out of balance, or perhaps rephrasing that, and where can you find more balance in your life? That might be a better way to create that statement. Just thinking about self-care, self-love, care for others, love for others. How much you do work, how much you do rest, how many things you do for joy. Now letting go of this attention to balance in your life and Bringing awareness and attention to the surface that you're resting on and how you're supported by the surface, whether it's a chair or a cushion, a bed or a mat. And see if you can allow the fullness of your body to be supported by the surface you're resting on, and maybe exploring how can you do that while maintaining a sense of alertness in your body, heart, and mind. So maybe letting the seat and the feet sink into the surface beneath you, while at the same time visualizing your spine like a stack of golden coins reaching towards the sky. Allowing the mind to soften. If you start to become distracted by thoughts, simply bring your awareness back to the body parts touching the floor or the chair, or even the body parts touching each other, just noticing contact points. And then as you exhale, an invitation here to shift awareness to the breath. Simply noticing your inhalations and exhalations. Once again, allowing the mind and the body to soften around the breath. Perhaps noticing where you feel the sensations of breathing, where they feel most dominant in your body. And as we continue to monitor the breath now, perhaps noticing a softening of the breath, perhaps noticing a lengthening of the breath. And if these are not things that you notice, that's absolutely fine. Just noticing what is present or what you do notice. Remembering that you can ignore my instructions and just remain focused on the breath or focused on the body, resting on the chair. But for those of you that would like to explore with me now, an invitation here to start cultivating this sense of balance, beginning with breath. So just take a moment and noticing the fullness of your inhalation, slow and deep, and the fullness of the exhalation. And then as you're ready, you might choose to explore balancing the inhalation and the exhalation. So working with a count that feels most natural for you, see if you can have the inhalation be the length of the exhalation. So in other words, picking a number that feels right, might be 3, might be 4, might be 5. And as you inhale, counting to yourself, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then as you exhale, once again, counting to yourself, 4, 3, 2, 1. Simply noticing the pause that occurs at the top of the breath as you inhale. And then as you exhale, noticing the pause at the bottom of the breath. So once again, with whatever number feels best for you, we're just going to spend a minute here focusing on this samavriti, this balanced breath as we inhale and exhale, as we start to move towards the destination of searching for balance in the body, in the mind, and the heart. So at your own time, with your own count, exploring samavriti, balanced breathing. If the mind becomes distracted, simply bringing it back to the balanced breath. We'll be here for another 30 seconds. Remembering you can come out of this balanced breath whenever you like, open the eyes whenever you like, if they're closed. And then after the next exhalation, releasing the awareness of breath. And then slowly opening the eyes if they were closed, blinking them, releasing the hands if they were clasped, and moving the blocks if that feels right. I'm going to slide forward to the edge of my chair. So I'm going to move the blocks out of the way. And let's start with bringing some movement. Now, at any point through the class, I will be inviting you to come back to that samavriti balanced breath. So the balanced inhalation and exhalation. And it'll be your choice whether you choose to move into the samavriti breath, the balanced breath, or whether you just choose to breathe in whatever other way feels natural for you. So again, just noticing what you want to lean into or what you want to tend towards, and then just following that pattern. So starting with the arms, let's inhale and take the arms to the sky. Again, noticing whatever range feels best for you. And then exhaling. Once again, either moving with a balanced breath, if that feels right. Inhaling as you reach up. And then exhaling as you come down. Inhaling. And then exhaling, allowing the shoulders to move away from the ears. We're going to add a little change here. Inhaling, both arms to the sky. And then left arm out to the side as you side bend left as you exhale. Maybe hanging onto the chair if that feels right for you. Inhale to come up. And now both arms come down. Noticing the sensations of the body as you move, inhaling. And let's go right side, exhaling. Inhaling. And exhaling. Invitation to do that one more time on each side if that feels right. You also have the option to pause, allowing the palms to rest in the lap and just stay with the breath, exhaling. Inhale up. Exhale, arms down. One more time, inhaling. And then exhaling. And inhaling. And then exhaling, arms down. Let's start with a little bit of forward movement. So moving into some flexion, again, being mindful, nodding the chin as you inhale. And then exhaling, only rolling as far as feels right for you. Pausing for a breath. And then exhaling and stacking the spine one vertebrae at a time, shoulders down the spine, reaching through the crown. Again, inhaling. Exhaling. So just being mindful of what's contacting the floor, what's resting on the chair. Taking your breath, maybe noting the breath moving into the back of the body. And then rolling it up. And inhaling. And exhaling. Let's add on to that. Inhaling, let's reach the hands to the sky. Hands down the midline. Bowing, this is our half sun salute. Inhale, hands to the thighs, reaching through the crown, straightening the spine. Rolling the shoulder blades back. And then exhale, rolling forward. And then inhale, coming all the way up, hands to the sky. And then exhale, hands coming down. So if you're able and feel most comfortable to practice this in the chair, feel free to do so. I'm going to demonstrate this in standing for those of you that would like to join me. No need to stand, simply an invitation. Inhaling, hands to the sky. Exhaling, everyone's folding forward. Supporting the hands on the thighs if that feels right. Inhale, press into the thighs of the chair as you extend. Exhale to fold, 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 fold. Inhale, press into the feet. Use the hands to help. Rise all the way up, hands to the sky. And then exhale, hands down. Inhale again. Exhaling to fold. Hands to thighs, inhale. Everyone folding forward, seated or standing, if that feels right. Inhale to rise up, hands to the sky. And then exhale, hands to heart. And then just pausing here with hands to your heart in Anjali Mudra, if that feels right for you. Just closing your eyes, taking a breath as you inhale and exhale. Inhaling and then exhaling. Good. And then opening your eyes. We're going to move into sun salutation added on. I'll demonstrate it in sitting first. Okay. So inhaling, hands to the sky. Exhaling, we're going to fold. Hands to thighs, inhale, flatten through the spine. Fingers to toes and fold. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, draw the right knee into the chest. Inhale, stay. Exhale, foot comes down. Roll forward. Hands to thighs, inhale. And then fold. Inhale, roll it all the way up, hands to the sky. And then hands to heart. Let's do the right leg, or the left leg, sorry. Inhale, reaching to the sky. Exhale to fold. Hands to thighs, flatten through the spine. Folding forward. And then as you inhale, roll up. Exhale, bring the left leg up towards the chest. It could be a little lift or it can be a pull in. Inhale, stay. Exhale and fold. Inhale, roll up, hands to sky. And then exhale, hands to heart. So if we wanted to do this in standing, so for those of you that want to stand, come to stand. For those of you that are seated, please feel free to work through the series as I just demonstrated. And if you forget, then just bear with me and I will get back to you. So for those that want to work in standing, I'll try to cue both as we go here. Inhale, hands to sky. Exhale, let's fold. Maybe working with that balanced breath. Hands to the thighs, flat through the spine. Exhale and fold. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, step the right leg back if you're standing. Hands can be on the chair. If you're sitting, you're going to pull that right leg into your chest. Stay here as you inhale. Stay here as you exhale. Inhale, let's step the leg forward. And then exhale, let's roll all the way up. Hands to the sky. And then hands to heart. Let's try that on the other side. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale to fold. Hands to thighs. Everyone's hands to thighs, flatten the spine. Now, as you exhale, either if you're seated, pull the left knee to chest or step the left leg back if you're standing. Inhale here. Exhale, place the foot down or step the foot up, folding, and then inhale, take it all the way to the sky. And then exhale, hands to heart. Let's do it one more time. I'll do it one more time in standing and then one more time in seated. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale to fold. Hands to thighs, flatten to the spine or hands on the chair. Now, as you exhale, either pull or lift the right leg off the floor, or if you're standing, step the right leg back, place the right heel down. Inhale, stay here. Exhale, let's place the right foot down or step the right foot up. Maybe come into a little fold. Press down into the feet. Inhale, hands to the sky. And exhale, hands to your heart. One more time on the left side. Inhale to reach. Exhaling to fold. Hands to thighs, inhale. Now, as you exhale, either pull the left knee in towards your chest or lift it off the floor, or exhale, step that left foot back. Inhale, stay. Exhale, place the foot down or step the left foot up and fold forward. And then inhale all the way to the sky. And then hands to the heart. All right, we're going to do it one more time. Stay standing or join me in seated. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, everyone folds. Hands to chair thighs, inhale. Now, as you exhale, come to seated and pull that right leg up or step the right leg back. Inhale, stay. Exhale, place the foot down or step the right leg up and fold forward. Inhale, roll it all the way up, hands to the sky. And then exhale, hands down to the heart. Let's try it one more time. Inhale to reach. Exhale to fold. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Now, if seated, exhale, straighten the spine, draw the left leg up. If standing, step the left leg back. Inhale, stay. Exhale, left leg steps up or left leg comes down. Fold. Inhale, roll it all the way up, hands to the sky. And then exhale, hands to your heart. And then just release your arms at your side. And you can pause here. You can close your eyes. If you're seated, you can stay on your chair. If you're standing, you can be standing in mountain form. So if we're sitting, we're going to take our mountain form seated. Just turning the palms forward, feet into the floor, shoulders down the spine. Stay here as you inhale. And stay here as you exhale. Oh, one more breath. And then exhale. So we're just going to move into a gentle balance. So if seated, I'm going to demonstrate seated first. If seated, you're just going to scooch over to the right side of your chair. Okay. And then as you're ready, you can take this right leg and just drop it down so that foot is just reaching back behind you. You can hang onto the chair with your left hand, and then you can reach the right arm in front of you or up to the sky, or even just across the chest. And we're just going to stay here as we inhale or exhale. So this is option one. Option two, depending on your flexibility, you could reach for that leg and draw that leg back so that you're seated here. Depends on your flexibility, depends on what you're available. And if you're standing, your option is to simply pick the leg up or to reach back and come in to modified dancer. So let's take that leg down, come back to your mountain form, pause here for a moment. We're going to do the same leg again, inhaling and exhaling. So once again, if you're seated, I'm just going to show you from the side. You could even turn sideways in your chair and just drop that leg down, be here for your modified dancer, or you could grab the leg and you could pull the leg back. Depends on your mobility, or into standing and taking the leg into this quadricep stretch. So stay here as you inhale. Stay here as you exhale. Stay here as you inhale. And then exhale. And then as you're ready, if you're seated, drawing the right leg up, turning in your chair, and if you're standing, just placing the right leg down and coming back into your mountain form, and palms forward, shoulders down. Stay here for a breath. And then exhale. One more breath. And exhale. All right, so invitation to do the other side. And I think it's easier for me to spin sideways in my chair, and it might even be easier for you to spin sideways in your chair. So let's try to do that version for the seated dancer. So turning sideways into your chair, you're gonna feel like the left leg is off the chair and then hanging onto the back of the chair or the edge of the chair. Just take that left leg, draw it back and just let it dangle here, inhaling and exhaling. Option two is you could grab the ankle if that's available to you here. This can be quite a big stretch, so just see how it feels. Or option three is to come into standing and come into either a hand holding on or leg lifted, or actually you could even just rest your foot on the back of the chair here. Okay, so just take a moment, choose your version, and let's just spend a few breaths here as we inhale and exhale. Inhaling and then exhaling. And then when you're ready, just drawing the leg up or placing the leg down, and then coming back into your mountain form, either seated or standing, palms forward, and just taking a moment here to inhale and exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. So we're going to do that one more time. So I know it's a lot of instruction, it's a lot of fidgeting around, but hopefully you've figured out which form feels best for you. So invitation now to go into whichever shape of the dancer that you would like. I'm going to stay seated. So I'm going to turn sideways, hanging onto my chair, and I'm just going to drop that left leg down, shoulders down the spine, and standing or sitting here as you inhale. And exhale, and just noticing how this feels on the body. 2 more breaths. Know that you can come out of the form at any time. And then 1 more breath. And then exhaling. And then slowly drawing that leg back, coming back to center, and coming back to seated or standing. Mountain form here as you inhale and exhale. Oh, 1 more time, inhale and exhale. All right, moving into Cobra. So Cobra in seated is going to look like this. So sitting tall, spine is long, bringing your hands in front of you as if you were pressing them into a wall. So I'm just going to turn sideways so you can see here. Okay, so to start, let's just let our chin tuck down here as we inhale and exhale. And then as we move into this form, let's roll the shoulder blades back as if we're trying to squeeze a little pencil between our shoulder blades. So roll those shoulder blades back, send your heart forward, and then grow the spine long. And maybe send your chin forward and maybe look up to where the ceiling joins the wall, if that feels okay on your neck. And stay here as you inhale and exhale. So just pausing here, hold here if you're seated. If you're standing, you can use the back of your chair to press down and forward as you roll the shoulder blades back and send the heart forward. So press down into the chair and forward as the shoulder blades slide back. And we'll pause here for 3 more breaths, inhaling. So you're either seated here or you're standing here. Inhaling and exhaling. Gentle extension, inhaling. And now exhale and allow yourself to come to neutral. Pause for a moment. Turn your head to the right. Take a breath or 2. Turn your head to center. Turn your head to the left. Take a breath. And we're going to do that Cobra 1 more time, coming back to center. So again, if you're seated, your hands can be in front, drawing the shoulder blades back, squeezing the shoulder blades together, and then just gentle, as if you're pushing against a wall in front of you, sending your heart forward, shoulders down, maybe taking the gaze to where the ceiling meets the wall. So not dropping the head back, but just a slight gaze upwards, and we're going to hold here for whatever is comfortable for you. Those of us that are standing, hand can come into the top of the chair, drawing the shoulder blades back. Press down to create length in the spine as you slide the shoulders down and open the heart to center. Imagine you have a beautiful medallion on the center of your chest and you're trying to show the world your medallion. And then pause here as you inhale and exhale. Let's do 2 more breaths here as you inhale. Remembering you can come out at any time. And exhaling. So one more breath. And then exhaling, allowing the body to come to center. Now, if it feels right in standing, if it feels right for you, lowering the chin and just letting the upper back round forward. Know that this can be pretty intense. So this could be your standing form. Or if you're seated, lowering the chin to your chest and slowly rounding forward here. Pause as you inhale. And then exhale. One more inhale. And then exhale. And then slowly rolling up. And just coming back to your mountain form, seated or standing. Just noticing the breath. All right, we're going to move into a seated twist. So invitation for everyone to come to sitting either on the floor or on a chair. If you would like, you could bring the blocks underneath your feet. And again, perhaps sitting away from the back of the chair to create a little bit more length in the spine. So thinking of sending the crown towards the sky. Now, take your blocks or your feet and scooch them over to the right so that they're together, but your legs are zigzagged to the right. So this will be easier for you to do if you're sitting in a chair or a cushion. If you're sitting, it'll just, yeah, I think it'll be easier for you to do if you're sitting in a chair. And then take the right hand behind you and the left hand is going to go on the right knee. Press down and twist. So the knees are slightly angled to the right, the ankles are angled to the left. Twist. Now pause here for a moment. See how this feels. Creating a little bit of length. Maybe turning the head to look over the right shoulder. And now take the head and let's turn to look over the left shoulder as if you had a secret admirer and they're hiding behind you and they're whispering sweet nothings into your ear and you're just turning your ear to hear them. Maybe there's a little fairy or someone hiding in the bushes behind you, just trying to get your attention. Good. And then bringing the head to center, releasing the twist and bringing the legs to center. Now you could do that whole series with your legs in parallel and balanced in the middle. Totally up to you. But because I did the right side, I'm now going to go to the left. So now the blocks are going to go over to the right. My knees are together and they're going to go to the left. And I'm going to shimmy around in my seat a little bit. Okay. And then the left hand goes behind as the right hand comes across onto the left knee. And I'm inviting my inner thighs towards each other as I gently turn to look over the left shoulder. Maybe I keep my head sort of straight ahead, or maybe I turn my head to look over my left shoulder. Choose what feels best for you as you inhale and exhale. Maintaining length in the spine, and then as you're ready, gently turning your head towards the right. Again, imagining there's someone behind you whispering in your ear. So you're just turning to listen. As you inhale, shoulders moving away from the ears, and exhale. Again, letting go of the idea that you have to move the same amount on either side. That's not necessarily the case. We're just creating balance by having movement available on either side. And then come to center, and then release the spine. Take the legs off the block Give them a little bit of a shimmy and a shake, and we're going to go into some Sufi circles. So taking the feet out in front, you can allow the feet to turn out slightly, or you can have them pointing straight ahead, whichever feels best for you. And let's just start to do a little bit of circular action here. So again, you're moving slowly and just exploring the differences in sensations. So part of creating balance in the body is being able to take the time to notice how things feel, noticing whether things feel the same from side to side or in different directions, or whether they feel different. So this is an important piece to noticing. It's not just about creating balance. It's important to feel into your body and see what's happening. Notice what's happening. You might want to cultivate that Samavriti breath, the balanced breath, so that you're inhaling and exhaling for the same count. Or maybe you want to just soften and let your breath come in whatever natural form it arrives. Totally up to you. And then let's go the other way. So again, a part of the balance practice is simply noticing where you're at, noticing how you're feeling in this moment. And then as you notice, taking a moment to decide, like, do you need to change something? Do you actually need to respond to the sensation, or do you just want to explore it and see how it feels? If there's no right answer, it's simply just a noticing. Sometimes we jump into doing things out of habit without even really checking in as to why we're doing them. And so this balance practice just gives you a little bit of space to explore the sensations of what you're experiencing in this moment, so that you can then decide what you want to do to create a sense of balance, equanimity. Good. And then after this next rotation, if you're ready, you can just come to center. And just walking the feet in and just really letting the body relax here. Noticing how you're feeling. Good. And then as you're ready, opening the eyes, we're going to move into a breath practice. So the invitation is to have a bolster, if you like to use a bolster, a cushion for your arms in Shavasana, or even in this breath practice, you might want to do that. You can also bring your blocks towards each other so that your feet can rest on top of them. So if you wanted to, you could absolutely have your bolster on your lap and allow your hands to rest here for this practice. This can be very relaxing for the shoulders, and it encourages the upper body to release and let go. So we're going to explore alternate nostril breathing, and alternate nostril breathing is exactly what it sounds like. You're alternating which nostril you're breathing in and out of. And this can be a way to help bring the nervous system into balance. It can be very calming and relaxing. Now, if you're congested or if you have difficulty breathing through one nostril because of congestion issues, or maybe you have a deviated septum, please know that you can discontinue the practice at any time. And what you can do is you can still follow my breath cues, but instead of actually physically breathing through the right or left nostril, you can just visualize the air coming in to that nostril, so that you might be breathing with both, but you're just visualizing the air moving into the right when I say inhale through the right. This visualization technique, or this turning of attention to the sensation, or creating a picture of moving the breath into that nostril, can be as effective to balancing your energetic levels as actually doing the physical practice. So please don't let an inability to participate because of congestion or whatever dissuade you from the practice. It can still be very beneficial. Okay. So The left hand is going to be a passive hand, and it can be palms up or palms down. I like to take it palm up with my thumb and pointer finger touching, and the right hand is going to be the action hand. Now, if for whatever reason you don't have a right hand, or your right hand is challenged with arthritis, or you have a broken finger or whatever, please feel free to switch hands. Also, if you're not able to take the finger positions, that's absolutely fine as well. You can just use your pinky finger and your thumb and not worry about what the other fingers are doing. So again, modify to your level of ability, please. So the invitation for you today will be to have the right hand in Vishnu Mudra. So the first two fingers are going to turn down to the inside of the palm, so that the ring finger and the pinky finger pointing up and the thumb is out to the side. Then we're going to take that hand and we're going to turn it in towards our face. And this is where you might have to create a little bit of support to hold your arm up. And if that's fatiguing, you can put another pillow underneath your elbow for support. So to start, the invitation here is to take a full breath in. Now plug the right nostril and exhale through the left nostril. Inhale through the left nostril. Plug the left nostril, exhale through the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril. Plug the right, exhale through the left. This constitutes one round. Inhaling through the left. Plug the left, exhale through the right. Inhaling through the right. Plug the right, exhale left. So as you start to get used to the breath practice, when you're ready, you might choose to use your balanced breath. So you might choose to inhale and exhale for the same amount. So I'm going to inhale for 4. I'm closing my left, exhaling through the right for 4. Inhaling for 4. Close in the right, exhaling through the left for 4. So continuing on with your balanced breath, or if that doesn't feel right, whatever breath feels right for you. You might choose to have your eyes open or closed. If your arm gets fatigued, allow it to rest. Rejoin if you like. If you're unable to alternate nostrils because of a congestion, then just dropping the hand and just visualize in your mind as you inhale and exhale, alternating the breath in your mind. Exhaling. Inhaling through the right. Exhaling through the left. You don't need to follow me. I'm just simply cueing for those that need guidance. Inhaling left. Close left, exhale right. Inhaling right. Close the right, exhale left. Inhale left. Close the left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close the right, exhale left. Let's do one more round. Inhale left. Close the left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close the right, exhale left. Release your hands, release your breath, and just pause here for a moment with your eyes open, closed, or partially closed. And just notice how you feel in your mind, how you feel in your body, how you feel in your heart. And then as you're ready, you can open your eyes if they were closed. We're going to be moving into our relaxation or Shavasana. So if you wanted to, you could practice this in seated. You could take your device and go to your couch and lay down on the couch. You might choose to lay on the floor and then put your legs up on the chair like a little tabletop to support the lower body. So whatever position feels best for you, just coming into that form, grabbing a blanket if you like, if you want to use a bolster underneath your arms and seated. I really enjoy that. It's very calming on the shoulders. Choosing whatever option feels best. And then just taking a moment to settle in, notice what it is, whatever it is that you need to help yourself feel a little bit more relaxed. And then as you start to soften into the support beneath you, perhaps choosing to close the eyes or have the eyes open, partially open. And as you rest here, will be offering some phrases spoken to you as if it were your voice. And you might choose to repeat these phrases quietly to yourself in your mind, if that feels right. Or you might choose to ignore my voice and my phrases and simply rest your awareness with your breath. I invite my feet to relax. My feet are relaxing. I invite my legs to relax. My legs are relaxing. I invite my lower back, my lower abdomen, and my hips to relax. My lower back, my lower abdomen, and my hips are relaxing. I invite my upper back, my middle back, my upper abdomen, and my chest to relax. My upper back, my middle back, my upper abdomen, and my chest are relaxing. I invite my shoulders and my upper chest to relax. My shoulders and my upper chest are relaxing. I invite my arms and my hands to relax. My arms and my hands are relaxing. I invite my neck, my throat, and the muscles of my jaw to relax. My neck, my throat, and the muscles of my jaw are relaxing. I invite the muscles of my face and my scalp to relax. The muscles of my face and my scalp are relaxing. I invite the back of my head, the top of my head, and the sides of my head to relax. The back of the head, the back of my head, the sides of my head, and the top of my head are relaxing. I invite my entire body to relax. My entire body is relaxing. And then slowly bringing your awareness back to the room. We're going to move into a brief meditation. So allowing your hands to rest in your lap. If you're laying down, you might choose to remain there, but simply checking that you bring your awareness back to breath, back to this moment. And for this meditation practice, this brief meditation practice, I'll offer 3 phrases that you might choose to repeat to yourself, allowing your awareness to rest on these phrases, allowing these phrases to harness awareness and attention, allowing these phrases to be the focal point of the practice. Repeating these to yourself if it feels right for you. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I live with ease. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I live with ease. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I live with ease. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I live with ease. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I live with ease. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I live with ease. Releasing the meditation practice, bringing your attention to the surface you're sitting on, perhaps trying to remember where in the room you've placed yourself in relation to a window or a doorway. And then as you're ready, slowly blinking your eyes, opening them, and then taking your time to notice your surroundings, maybe turning to look over one shoulder and turning to look over your other shoulder, And if it feels right for you today, bringing your hands to your heart in Anjali Mudra, bowing your head, thanking your body for all the work it's done today. May you be happy, may you be healthy, and may you live with ease. Thank you so much, everyone. I look forward to practicing with you again soon. Bye-bye.